guys, today I'm doing the 17 random questions tag, which I know I have done quite a few tags recently, but yeah, I think they're super fun. They quite possibly might be like one of my favorite videos to film, and yeah, I think that they're very useful too for you guys to get to know me a little bit better. And I think they're fun to watch too, so I'm just going to get started, and I probably won't do any more after this for a while, just to kind of mix it up a little bit. Alright, so number one, how did you get your YouTube username? Alright, I talked about this a little bit in my intro, like my first video ever to this channel, but if you did not see that, I'll just explain it again. Me and Cleo decided to start a YouTube channel, and so we wanted to like incorporate like our favorite beauty product into the name. So we came up with Bubbleloungebeauty, which is Bubble Lounge is the MAC lip gelée from the Champagne collection, which is one of my favorites, and I would show it to you, but it's like up there, and yeah, I don't want to go up and get it. So yeah, so I think it's really cute. It kind of has like a good like ring to it, I guess, and yeah, it's fun. And then beauty, of course, because it's a beauty channel. So number two, if I could change my name, like my personal name, to anything, what would it be and why? Alright, well, I really like the two favorite names that I have are Charlotte and Ava, and the only reason I would like want them for my name is just plain fact that I think they're like gorgeous and classic and simple and like very, very beautiful names. But like I thought that I would also say like my parents were in between naming me three names: Elizabeth, which is my name, Chloe, which I feel like I could like that, and Ingrid. I love the name Ingrid, and I feel like Chloe would be decent, I guess. So Charlotte or Ava, though, if I could just pick any name for myself. Number three, if I could go back in time and give my younger self advice, what would it be and why? Alright, I would say to never give up in kind of like the whole like schooling sense, because as I'm sure a lot of you have, had those times at school where you feel like you get extremely stressed out, or you don't think you've done an essay right, or a project, or you run out of time, or you procrastinate, and you get like really stressed. Like that's probably my biggest issue. So I would say never give up, because a lot of the times it ends out good anyways, and if it doesn't, you learn from your lesson. So yeah, it's better then, and then you're not so stressed and you're happier. So yeah. 4. How old was I when I blew my first bubblegum bubble? I honestly don't know. Like, that was not like a huge like step or like mark in my life that I like remember the day that I blew my first bubble. I feel like it was on a plane though, for like ears that were like plugged because of the elevation. But yeah, I really don't remember. I know Blair, like in her video, was like super excited and like remembered the day exactly, but I don't. 5. What did I want to be when I was little? I wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be like a painter, and I wanted to live in Paris in a house and have like an art studio and paint all day long and have like gorgeous views out my window to like paint, and just yeah, I was really interested in art. Yeah, I think that's partially because my family would take me to the museum a lot when I was little, and I've taken quite a few like art classes, but I actually like now don't think I have the talent to pursue like an art career, even though I love art. But I'm interested in new things now, and I also wanted to be a fashion designer when I was little. What do I order? Number 5. What do I, no wait, 6, sorry, what do I order at Starbucks? I order frappuccinos. I like all of them. My favorite one's probably the double chocolate chip. Yeah, and otherwise I'll get like the passion fruit iced tea lemonade, I think, I don't know exactly what it's called, but it's like the fruity kind of tea mixed with lemonade, so it's kind of like a pink color lemonade. I don't know. I think it's really good, and it's not that expensive. I know the frappuccinos are kind of a lot, but yeah, I like both of those. 7. What's the hardest I ever laughed? Well, I laugh anytime, like I can just have like laughing hysterically moments when I'm with my friends like Kate and Cleo. If you guys watched like the Cleo does Liz's makeup video, or like the CCO Like anytime I'm just with either of them, I just kind of like, I just laugh. Like I just love being around them because I just can never stop laughing. And then occasionally I'll find like the YouTube video that I just think is hilarious and I'll watch it repeat and I'll just laugh at it over and over again until eventually, of course, I get sick of it. I'm sure there's many more because I laugh a lot and I think a lot of things are funny. But yeah. 8. If I could play any musical instrument, what would it be and why? Piano. I love the sound of the piano. I'm kind of trying to teach myself, but it's really hard. And like for 11 years I played the violin. I started when I was 3 years old and I loved it, but one second. Sorry. And yeah, I really would like to play piano. Sorry. That was someone was calling me. 9. What's my favorite thing to do when I'm upset? Alright, well when I'm upset, like if I'm really upset, I usually kind of take it out by first. I do tend to kind of cry. I'm a crier. I don't know. That doesn't last long though, but afterwards I'll like do something that's just fun or kind of like calming or soothing or relaxing. So maybe that's text a friend or watch YouTube or watch like a feel-good movie or like eat ice cream or something like that. So that always helps, and whenever I'm upset it really doesn't last long because I like to think of the brighter and happier upsides to things. So 10. What's my favorite movie? Harry Potter, any of the Harry Potter ones, and High School Musical. And OMG, if you guys, did any of you see like the last Harry Potter movie? Because I loved it and I sobbed, and I've already seen it twice, but I need to see it like a bajillion more times because it's so good. 11. What's one food I cannot live without? Pasta. I eat pasta so much. Any kind of pasta. I love spaghetti, Alfredo, pesto. I love it all. I think it's delicious and I really cannot see myself living without it. Favorite dessert, red velvet, also amazing. It's my favorite thing to make. I think it's really fun to make. Like, I like making like the recipe on like the red velvet like philosophy bath gel bottle. Like it has the recipe and it's so good. Like anything red velvet, because it can't be only just cake. Like it can be cupcakes or ice cream or cookies or yeah. So there's different things you can make with red velvet because it's basically just chocolate with red food coloring. Favorite pizza topping, which I know this question was like in another tag I did because it's like really familiar, but margarita. And if you don't know what that is, because it's not like the typical like pepperoni, and I'm not really a big I have like actually I don't think I've ever had meat on pizza, but margarita is like cheese and tomatoes and basil. Yeah, it's like another like traditional Italian thing. 14. Superpower, to read minds or invisibility. To be invisible, because then I could go wherever I want and not be seen, obviously, because that's what you do when you're invisible. But yeah, I would not want to read minds because like a lot of times like people's thoughts whenever are private, and which doesn't mean they're always good. Like you can't really control what you think. It just kind of all floats around in there, like yeah, it's just kind of, and it all happens like really fast too. It's not always good things, but that's why people don't say it out loud. So it's kind of private, and I wouldn't want to like, yeah, I don't want to hear any bad thoughts really. So yeah. What did I do for my last birthday? Okay, usually I have like 2 birthdays, like one with my family and one with my friends. Alright, so I had like, I guess I technically had 3 this year. I was with my family, and then on the weekend before my birthday I went with like my mom, my dad, my brother, and my sister to the mall, and we went to the Wolfgang Puck restaurant. We went on roller coasters, and my mom and I went shopping. And yeah, I got to pick out like my presents that like my parents hadn't got my presents, so I got to pick out anything I wanted at the mall. So yeah, and then with my friends, I was actually with Kate and Cleo that day. Sorry, someone is like. Anyways, yeah, I was with them that day, and we went shopping at the same mall, and yeah, we went to MAC and Sephora, and yeah, looked at the Wonder Woman collection. That was like so fun. So I'm gonna probably do something like that again for my next birthday, which is February 1st. So yeah, what's my personal selfish wish? So like really anything that you want just for yourself, not like ending world peace or hunger or anything. It can be anything that you want. And I would want to live in Florida so I could go to Universal Studios whenever I want, because that's my favorite place in the entire world. And 17, the last question, what does OMGHKP mean to you? So this is obviously kind of an old tag by Blair, because that whole OMGHKP was kind of a long time ago, but first thing I thought of was ostriches make good, happy, hopping, kicking parties, which makes no sense, but neither does OMGHKP. So hope you guys enjoyed. I know it's kind of a old video topic, but yeah, and audition for our collab if you're interested in that, the 7 Days of Glam. So I'll see you in the next video.